Ever felt like your feet are melting the moment you step outside? Imagine walking all day without that sticky, sweaty feeling slowing you down. In this video, we are revealing the coolest, most breathable shoes that'll keep your feet fresh even in blazing heat. Trust me, you'll want to see number 7. Number 15. Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 39. Let's kick things off with a real powerhouse. The Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 39. If you're walking into scorching streets and don't want your feet roasting like sausages, this pair breathes. The upper uses open mesh materials that let hot air escape and cooler air flow in, exactly what you need when the sun's cooking you. According to reviews, mesh design plus roomy toe box equals serious ventilation. With its cushioning and the Zoom Air unit, you're not just walking, you're gliding while your feet remain chill. Transitioning from the pavement to casual wear, this handles both. If you're tired of shoes making your feet sweat like a sauna, this one might be your escape. Number 14. Adidas Ultraboost Light. Next up, Adidas Ultraboost Light. Yeah, the name says light, but we're focused on breathable. The knit upper incorporates ultra-open weave zones over the forefoot and sides. That means airflow like windows down on a summer drive. When temperatures climb, your task is easy. Choose shoes where heat has an exit. Per product test verdicts on breathability. Thinner, less layered uppers produce cooler results. Add the comfy Boost midsole and you've got something that works for sweating your commute, strolling, or even light runs. In short, if your current kicks feel like ovens, this is the upgrade. Number 13. New Balance Fresh Foam 1080 VI13. Now for New Balance's Fresh Foam 1080 VI13, a shoe that trades heavy leather for airy knit and mesh. The key is a plush, full-length Fresh Foam midsole under an upper with generous perforations. When you're sweating in hot weather, a thick sole alone isn't enough. Your foot needs escape routes. According to editors, proper ventilation isn't just about mesh, but also about materials and fit. This NB model manages both. The result: your foot isn't stuck in a hot box. Whether you're running errands, hitting the gym, or just walking around in heat, this pair keeps things cooler and drier. Number 12. ASICS Gel-Nimbus 26 Breathable Edition. Here's a surprise: the ASICS Gel-Nimbus 26 in its breathable version. ASICS dialed up the mesh zonally so hot air can escape faster than you'd expect. In hot weather, you don't want a shoe that traps your foot in its own heat. According to reviews, ventilation suffers when mesh is tight or the fit is snug. ASICS learned from that. They stepped up with air channel zones and internal geometry that avoids trapping heat underfoot. So when the day feels like an oven, your feet can still stay sane. For those who want running comfort and hot weather functionality, this is a smart pick. Number 11. Puma Velocity Nitro 2. Switching gears. Puma Velocity Nitro 2. One of the more aggressive shoes in terms of hot weather ready design. The upper uses engineered knit allowing airflow, while the midsole cushioning uses nitro foam to keep things comfy without overheating. For hot conditions, you want shoes that aren't turning into heaters while standing or walking. Experts say that even if a shoe looks breathable, if the materials and fit trap heat, you're stuck. Puma tackled all of that. The Velocity Nitro 2 gives you performance, styling, and, most importantly, less sweat and stink when temperatures climb. Number 10. ASICS Novablast 5. Brace yourself for this one. The ASICS Novablast 5 is built for hot weather's worst enemy, heat trap uppers. ASICS waved goodbye to dense mesh and brought in ultra-ventilated zones all over the shoe, especially in the forefoot where feet bake the fastest. According to one detailed test, large perforations and a vented tongue worked hand in hand to expel heat promptly. The midsole stays plush so you don't sacrifice comfort for airflow. In short, when asphalt feels like molten metal, these let your feet breathe. If your current shoes are roasting your toes, the Novablast 5 is your hot weather upgrade. Number 9. Brooks Hyperion Elite 5. Think of this as the one for speed demons who hate hot feet. The Brooks Hyperion Elite 5 steps into the ring with mesh so porous it's borderline reckless, but perfect when the mercury climbs. The upper sports massive air holes and minimal overlay, giving serious airflow where it counts. Reviewers claimed this is easily the most breathable mesh among its class. The cushioning isn't weak either. You get Brooks DNA gold foam delivering bounce without locking your feet in a sauna. So if you push pace when the sun mortarizes the pavement, go with this one. Number 8. Hoka Clifton 9. When summer turns every step into a furnace, the Hoka Clifton 9 doesn't back down. This shoe's mesh upper is ridiculously breathable. It's like your feet are getting air-conditioned. The engineered knit has huge ventilation zones across the sides and tongue, and the inner lining wicks away sweat so fast it's unfair to the rest of your sneakers. Runners say even during 90-degree days, the Clifton 9 keeps their feet cooler than expected. But it's still soft and light. Hoka didn't trade comfort for airflow. This is one of the rare shoes where your feet don't feel like they're boiling inside a pillow. Number 7. Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. You want speed and ventilation? This is it. The Saucony Endorphin Speed 4 looks like it was built in a wind tunnel. The upper is paper thin, with large perforations across the toe box and midfoot that blast air straight through. Add to that a responsive PW Run PB foam midsole, and you've got a shoe that not only keeps you moving but keeps your feet from suffocating. Every stride feels cooler, lighter, sharper, and when you stop, you can literally feel the air escaping through the mesh. If you're training or walking under brutal sun and your shoes feel like mini saunas, this pair will make you forget what foot sweat even feels like. Number 6. On Cloudstratus 3. If you're the kind who feels heat rise from the ground up, this one's your savior. The On Cloudstratus 3 uses a dual-layer mesh upper so thin and porous you can see light through it. And the ventilation isn't just in the top, it runs through the entire design. On signature CloudTech pods underneath literally allow air to circulate under your feet with each step. That means your soles get airflow too. The result is every stride feels cooler, softer, and ridiculously smooth. Most breathable shoes only think about your upper foot. This one engineered breathability into the entire structure. It's smart, it's futuristic, and it's one of the most temperature-controlled shoes money can buy. Number 5. Skechers Go Run Razor 4. Now this one's sneaky good. Skechers might not scream performance, but the Go Run Razor 4 is shockingly impressive for hot weather. The upper is an ultra-thin, seamless monomesh that practically evaporates sweat on contact. The tongue and sides are wide open, no padding to trap heat, no nonsense layers blocking air. When heat waves hit and you're stuck walking or running on sun-baked pavement, this shoe keeps your feet cool while still giving insane bounce thanks to the Hyperburst foam midsole. It's one of those looks basic, performs elite shoes. You don't expect it to be this breathable until you wear it and realize every other shoe you own suddenly feels like a furnace. Number 4. Reebok Floatride Energy 5. Reebok came out swinging with the Floatride Energy 5, a shoe that's criminally underrated in the heat department. The upper uses an open weave mesh that's so thin it feels like you're wearing nothing at all, but in a good way. It lets air slice straight through while you're walking, running, or stuck in a concrete jungle that feels like an oven. Reviewers praise how the shoe stays dry even during long runs. No sticky socks, no heat buildup. And while other brands throw in heavy padding, Reebok stripped it down. Less fabric, more air. That's what makes this shoe one of the best-kept secrets for hot climates. Insanely breathable, super lightweight, and shockingly comfortable for everyday wear. Number 3. Nike Infinity RN4 Fly Knit. Nike didn't play it safe with this one. They unleashed a ventilation monster, the Infinity RN4s. Fly Knit upper has such massive pores it almost looks see-through, and that's exactly what you want when the world outside feels like 100 degrees. Fly Knit hugs your foot while allowing maximum airflow in every direction. It's flexible, stretchy, and doesn't cling when you sweat, meaning it stays cool even during hours on your feet. The new React X foam underneath adds that signature soft bounce, but keeps things light. When you combine the comfort, durability, and breathability, this becomes a go-to for people who hate feeling trapped in their shoes. This is Nike's response to summer itself: smooth, airy, and impossible to overheat. Number 2. Allbirds Tree Runners. Allbirds went completely different from traditional athletic brands and somehow nailed it. The Tree Runners use eucalyptus tree fiber for the upper. Yeah, actual tree fiber, and it breathes better than 90% of synthetic shoes out there. The fabric is naturally moisture-wicking, odor-resistant, and so lightweight it feels unreal. You can wear these sockless, and they'll still keep your feet dry in the middle of summer. No other shoe balances eco-friendliness with this level of airflow. The flexible sole adds bounce, but it's the fabric doing the heavy lifting. It pulls heat out and never traps sweat. For travelers, casual walkers, or anyone sick of swampy sneakers, the Tree Runners are borderline revolutionary. Number 1. Adidas Adizero SL. Now we've reached the peak, the ultimate hot weather shoe, Adidas Adizero SL. The upper uses engineered mesh with ventilation ports running across the toe box, sides, and tongue. Every step pushes out hot air like a built-in exhaust system. Reviewers have called it one of the most comfortable summer running shoes ever made, and for good reason. The mix of light strike foam cushioning and that paper-thin upper makes it insanely cool and responsive. Even under brutal heat, it stays bone dry, light as air, and ready for more miles. This shoe proves you don't need thick materials or padding to feel premium, just smart engineering.